Hey, what's going on, Carl? Yeah, I just checked 40. It is rocking and rolling. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to throw out some calls on 75 meters. And hey, Carl, what's up? I just basically ripped a guy I knew, you know what. He was splattering 30K on AM. 30K wide. He says, I don't believe that. I said, I'll videotape, I'll screen capture it for you on SDR, on the SDR. Unbelievable, man. Just wiping out everything from like 38.10 all the way above 38.40. Freaking crazy. Sit here, see if I can generate any interest on 75 meters. What's up, Dave? Can't believe I even found a spot in here. It's crazy. Matt, how's it going? Oh, I got to put the frequency in. Can't forget that. Hey, Jay, what's up? I have never seen such atrocious signals in my entire life. Just horrid. Just splatter. 40 meters was just freaking carnage, man. Oh, antenna's too short. Run out there, throw some wire on that, Carl. Maybe everybody's waved bye-bye. I think everybody's on 40. 75 is there, man. It was not like last night. Man, was last night pitiful or what? On the end fed right now. I figure I'll just try this thing. You know, I got much less common mode SWR pump on under modulation is pretty much zero on this end fed compared to the dipoles. I had to go out and straighten those phase dipoles out, man. I know I got common mode on those things. Oh, I didn't know that, Dave. Yeah, this is a whole different day. Good Lord. Would it settle down, Jared, on 80 last night? Yeah, it was, man. I haven't seen conditions that bad. I don't know if that's the norm. I don't think it is because I've been working DX on this band fairly easily barefoot, so it shouldn't. I mean, normally this is what I see on the pan adapter. I mean, that AM station is plus 40, 42, 44 over, 43 over. That's normal.
November 1, Juliet Tango Kilo.
November 1, Juliet Tango Kilo. Thanks for the call. Please copy Kilo 1 Golf Mike 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
Roger that. Can you copy Jack in Connecticut, CT?
All right, Jack. Thanks for the call, man. Hope you're having a good weekend. Who you going for tomorrow, if anything?
I'm not really a football fan.
Neither am I. I figured I'd throw it out there, kind of like bait, bait to the sharks.
Yeah, QSO, I know what you mean.
All right, man. Thank you. 7-3 and good evening.
Yes, 73 to you. You're one of the only Vermont stations this weekend. My dipole's just pointing the other direction, so you got a good signal here. You're 8 over, 5 by 8 over.
Okay. Very good. Thank you. All right, I'm making it in. I'm on the NFED right now. I'm not sure if I should be on the phase dipoles. I figured I'd try this first and see how things go, It seems to work good, but to certain areas it's better than the phase dipoles, and certain times it's not. It's a flip of the coin, basically. Over.
Yeah, I understand that. You did come up. You're at 5.9 now. Good solid copy, though. No distortion out there. I mean, it's a good sounding transmission. Over.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I'm not running much power. I'm running about 400 out, and 350, 400. And you're plus 10. You're 10 over, no problem in here.
Yeah, well, Roger, that's good to hear that coming, because you are off the end of my dipole. I'm only running 100 watts into a high-time 3300, over.
Oh, Roger. Hey, you got a minute? I'm going to switch over to the phase dipoles. Can I switch over to those, and you can give me a signal report? Those seem to work better stateside, I think. Over.
Sure, go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, this is the phase dipole right now. Phase dipole going southwest. Over.
Yeah, you did come up some. You're up to about 10 over now, so that did a little bit better.
Okay, we'll run with this then. I got a little common mode on this. I got to drop it down and choke the living daylights out of it, No common mode on the NFED. The NFED's grounded though, and it's got a counterpoise on it, a folded counterpoise. So it terminates at 110 feet. Believe it or not, you ought to see how high that thing is. It's freaking stupid. But you'd think it would work. I don't know. It's just weird, I think it has a lot to do with polarization sometimes. Maybe that's it. Who knows? Over.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I did change to another dipole that's 90 degrees out from the other one. Does it sound any better?
It's about the same. Maybe a little bit lighter, but it's hard to tell. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I hear you a little bit lighter also. This one is pointed the other direction. Over.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, crazy. You drive yourself nuts trying to figure this stuff out. Thanks, bud. We'll catch you later. Have a good evening, and much appreciate the call. And thanks for letting me try some stuff out on you there. N1JTK, K1GMM, over.
Hey, Steve. K1GMM, November 1 Juliet Tango, Kilo 73, and have a good night. Good luck.
Thank you. 7-3. And this Kilo 1 Golf Mike for the Vermont QSO party, Rutland County.
Whiskey 3, Juliet Lima.
Whiskey 3, Juliet Lima, thanks for the call. Please copy 5-9, Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County, over.
Roger, Ron. Please copy John, Juliet Oscar Hotel November in Pennsylvania.
Okay, thanks, John in Pennsylvania. Name is Steve this side. 7-3, and have a good evening. Appreciate the call there, over.
Roger. Thank you.
Thank you, John. Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Rutland, Vermont QSO party, Rutland County.
W1 Hotel Fox Papa.
W1 Hotel Fox Papa, please copy 59 Rutland County, Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Roger, thank you for the 5-9 in Rutland County. You are 5-9 in Massachusetts, Mike Alpha.
Okay, believe it or not, that's a new one. Thanks for Massachusetts, 7-3, and thanks for the call. Over.
7-3, and good luck. I think this is my first sideband voice contact in Vermont, so thank you very much.
Oh, well, if you're chasing states, just to let you know, I will be uploading to LOTW, QRZ, and I do direct QSL direct, and that'll be done after the event. Over.
Very good, very good. Thank you. Yep, I will definitely QSL, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good night.
You too. 7-3 Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP.
Kilo Charlie 2 November Victor Golf. Quebec.
Okay, ending in Quebec, stand by. Kilo Charlie 2 November Victor Golf. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Roger, Steve. Roger, thank you very much. Finally made the contact with you. It's Billy from the live stream.
Hey,
over
cool.
in New York. KC2MVG, and you're 59. Beautiful signal. You're 30 over here.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, good to hear you, man. Good to hear you. And what state are you in, Billy? New York?
Roger. Yeah, we're in Port Chester, New York, right on the Greenwich border of Greenwich, Connecticut, and New York.
Oh, you're way down there. Yeah, gotcha. Yep. Thanks, Billy. Have a good night, man. Yeah, this is the band for sure. And we'll catch you later. Have a good one. Thanks for patriating the stream, and keep them in check, would you? Crack the freaking whip on those guys. They're a bunch of goons. 7-3, bud. Over.
Roger. 73. Have a good evening. I'll catch you on the streams.
Okay, 7-3. QRZ, there was station, I think, ending in Quebec. Go ahead.
Whiskey Bravo 8. Whiskey Kilo Quebec.
Okay, WB8 WKQ. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Hey, Roger, thanks for the second band. 5-9 Michigan, Mike India.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I must have caught you on 40. Thanks for playing, and appreciate the call there. 7-3 QRZ. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP.
1 Alpha Kilo. November 2 Alpha Foxtrot.
Okay, Alpha Foxtrot again.
November 2 Alpha Foxtrot.
Got it. November 2 Alpha Foxtrot. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
I copy that, Steve. Copy 5-9 New York and Lake George.
Hey, boy, that's short. Hey, I could practically throw a rock over the hill and land in your front yard. Over.
I know if you hit the front yard, you might hit the lake.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you're on the west side of the lake. All right, man. 7-3. Have a good one. Thanks for the call. Over.
7-3. Good luck, Steve.
Thanks. The other station in there, you know who you are. Go ahead. K1GMM. Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP.
Kilo Mike 4 India Alpha Juliet.
Kilo Mike 4 India Alpha Juliet. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Roger. Thank you for 5-9 Rutland. 5-9 Virginia. Victor Alpha. Thanks for second band.
Hey, thank you. 7-3, and thanks for playing. Have a good evening. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP.
Kilo Charlie 2 Whiskey Lima Radio.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 2 Whiskey Lima Radio. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango.
Okay, thanks for Rutland, and hello, Steve. KC2WLR 59 New York. Good luck.
Hey, good. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Catch you later. 7-3, and good evening. QRZ.
Whiskey 1 Alpha Kilo India.
Whiskey 1 Alpha Kilo India. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
QSL, copy 5-9 New Hampshire, November Hotel.
Ah, very good. New Hampshire. Thanks for New Hampshire. 7-3. And Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP. Okay, I got a station in there, kind of light, ending in uniform. Give it to me slowly, please. Over. Got it. Alpha Charlie 9, Juliet Uniform. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over. Okay, I got Wisconsin. Whiskey India. Robert, correct? Okay, thanks, Robert. 7-3. Have a good evening. Steve here, north of Manchester, Vermont. Thanks for the call. QRZ, Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, Vermont QP.
Oscar Yankee Yankee.
Oscar Yankee Yankee.
Okay, good evening, November 8, Oscar Yankee Yankee, and you're 5-9 into West Virginia.
All right, thanks for the new band. N80YY, 59 Rutland County. Thanks for West Virginia. Over.
All right, thanks for Rutland. 7-3.
7-3. QRZ. Hey, Martin. How's it going, dog?
Kilo Delta 2 India Bravo Quebec.
Kilo Delta 2 India Bravo Quebec. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Roger that. You are about a 10 over 9 here in Long Island, New York. You've got Gary, Alpha Romeo Yankee.
Okay, Gary, Long Island, that would be just November Yankee, right? That's not a separate entity. This is my first contact from Long Island. Over.
Actually, it's November Lima India, NLI.
That would be ARRL section, though.
Yeah, ARRL section would be November Yankee, correct?
I believe so. You might want to double check.
All right, thank you. Thanks, brother. 7-3, and thanks to the station listening there. And I'll pick that station up right now. 7-3, have a good evening. Thanks for the call, KD2 IBQ. Clear with you. The station that chimed in there. Go ahead, please. Over. Okay, nothing heard. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, Vermont QP.
November 1 X-ray Lima.
November 1 X-ray Lima. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
Thank you, and you're 5-9 in North Carolina, and that other station was in New York State.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, sir. 7-3. Have a good evening. Thanks for the call. Over.
Good luck.
Thank you. Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, Vermont QP. I think I'm going to QSY down to 813. Getting a little splatter here, and it looks like it's open. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, QSY 3813 down to 813. QSY Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike, Vermont QP. Bear, what's up, dude? Good Lord, it's been a while. Seen you around. You must be severely bored. It is event season. We are underway. I suppose I actually have to put in an effort. So I figured, what the heck. Oh, Martin, this is November 1 Mike. If you're going to sync it to a radio and have other multiple pieces of software running, I would not use this program. It's a great program if you're going to use it standalone with the rig, but because I'm running some other stuff tied to the radio, it's a port hog. It will not share ports well. Neither will N3FJP. That's a port hog as well. Write log I found is a very, very good log. The problem is I would have to set up the exchange windows in a custom. I'd have to customize the exchange windows because there's no Vermont QSO party listed in their contest logs. So I just didn't get a chance to do that. So I have to input the frequencies manually. So in November 1 Mike, you just input the frequency in the call window, the call sign window. So if I'm on 3813, you just put in 3813, hit enter, and it'll be there forever. Until you change frequencies, but you have to remember to put the frequency in. That's the catch, because it's not actually synced to the radio. But it's a good program. It's got virtually every contest known to man. Standalone, phenomenal program. But if you're going to share, if you need to share the ports, forget it. Jeez Louise, nobody around? May go back up to 40. Stuff gives me a headache. It really does. Makes my brain ache. Boy, my camera's all crooked over there. What the heck is up with that? All I want to do is get to 100. That's my goal. Just get to 100, I'm happy. I don't think I've ever logged, I'm trying to think if I've ever logged more than 200 contacts in any event I've ever worked. I don't know. I don't think so. For me personally, 100 says I can look in the mirror and I can be happy with myself. And I say, yeah, you were in there what? 4 hours out of a 20, or let's say 5-6 hours out of a 24-hour contest. I can live with that. This douche thinks he's funny by throwing a carrier onto me, but what the cretin doesn't understand is that the auto notch works so good on this that I don't hear it. That is one thing about console. If I were to pick just one thing about console that is absolutely amazing, is that auto notch function. That thing is freaking incredible. I was upset when I first saw the program because there was no manual notch feature. You don't need it. You don't need it. The auto notch does it all. Works really good. Wow, I'm gonna have to go to 40, man. What the heck is up with this? Nobody around? What are you doing, Bear? You installing something in the truck? What do you got, a big HF? You got an HF rig and all that stuff going in the truck? What are you running on for an antenna, if that's it? What do you got? What are you going to throw on there? A screwdriver, or what's going on with that? I suppose I'm going to have to go to 40. I'm going to go look around on 40. Gotta be kidding me. Into Ontario. Oh, sweet dude.
Kilo 1 Zulu Echo.
Kilo 1 Zulu Echo. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
QSO 59 Connecticut Charlie Tango.
Very good. My old stomping grounds, Barkhamsted. Grew up in Barkhamsted and lived all over the place in the northwest corner there. So, kind of familiar with Connecticut. Thanks for the call there. Name is Steve, Manchester, Vermont. Over.
Roger. Name's Ed here, Willington, Connecticut, up near Sturbridge, Mass. 7-3, have fun.
Thank you. 7-3. Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP.
Kilo Charlie 2 Fox Zulu Golf.
Kilo Charlie 2, was that a Fox Zulu Golf? Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
Yes, and you're 5-9 into New Jersey, Steve.
Hey, New Jersey, I needed that one. Thank you. Geez, you'd think I'd have that by now, but nope. Thanks for making the call, and we'll catch you later. Have a good evening there. KC2FZG, K1GMM, over.
It's 73, Steve. Hey, Billy sent me.
Oh, no. He's a troublemaker, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah, very good. Have fun.
Thank you. 7-3, Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP. Philly, what are you doing? Andy. I'm surprised that 75 meters can be really rugged, man. Guys have skeds every evening, and they'll just stomp you. They don't care. They think they own the frequencies, and they'll just stomp you in here. I never spent any time in the general class portion of this band. I'm always down below. But it's been actually incredibly civil tonight. Now I say that. Yeah, Billy. Thank you, dude. Geez, I wish you lived closer. I'd go buy you a round, or a few rounds. Goodness. See, there are nice people in this world. I appreciate you guys, I really do. And no, I'm not going to get all freaking gooey and sappy on you. See, they're creeping in, or the band's shifting. The band could be shifting. Yeah, heck with it. I'll QSY down another notch. There's nobody below me. I can't believe it. So let's go down to 312. That'll work. Wow. Since first grade. Are you kidding me? I have no idea who anybody, I don't remember anybody from my elementary school. Well, that's not true. Only the girls I had a crush on. Those are the only ones I remember. And one friend. Wayne, his name was Wayne, that was less Sherwin? Something like that, I don't know. Lived up in center of Barkhamsted in Connecticut. He had a gerbil named Bert. I loved Bert. He was my favorite pet. I used to hang out at his house when I was just a little kid. The gerbil named Bert. Funny as heck, man. All right, what do you think I should do, you guys? This is pretty dry in here, and the clock is ticking. It's 5:45. I got an hour and 15 minutes. That is really amazing, Billy. Oh, no, really? Oh, so he referred you. Yeah, there's... It's a moving, touching, horrible story. Yeah, I'm going to 40. This is Bupkis. I'm not going to sit here for the next hour and 15 minutes talking into thin air. Let's see what's going on up there. I don't think I'll even find a spot to get in, but we can try. It doesn't hurt. Look at that. I'm not even tuned up. Okay, I ain't listening to that. So, all right. Alrighty. See what's going on old 40 meters. What do you think? Heck, I tell you, it's a heck of a lot better than it was last night. Look at that band. Remember what it was last night? If you guys saw that? That was horrific. I gotta load the amp. Oh, it take a second. Make sure everything's set right. I've done that before. I've hit the key with the amp in the wrong band. It never ends well, especially if you've got it wound up to like 80 watts. You hear snap, sizzle, pop, crack, bang, all kinds of stuff. Hey, Robert, how you doing? It's a madhouse. Sorry about that. You should hear my big fat flapping yapper now. You guys remember that show, Hee Haw? There you go. You met another and you were gone. I clicked another and I was gone. You guys should be grateful. I'm surprised you haven't told me to shut the friggin' mic off yet. That's what I would say. Lofty, what's up, dude? What are you doing awake at this hour? You should be sleeping. Actually, it's early. Shoot, it's only what, 11:15 there now? Something like that. But, you know, you're dealing with a guy where his bedtime is like 8:30 at night, so. Oh. Come on, you guys. Hey, we got a whiskey one. That's got to be Vermont. That's got to be the Vermont QSO party. W1, what is that? KDA? Right there. Somebody put me on the cluster. Somebody spot me. 7204, I never entered it. So let's do that before I really make a huge boo-boo. And pissed as a fart. Oh, man. You guys have the best sayings over there. The best. I'll tell you what, man. You guys... I still like the fact that, you know, what am I trying to say? I don't know, because I'm stupid right now. Even more stupid than I normally am. And that's not false humility. But, you know, Perspective Hams, I can't tell you what a thrill it was for me last year, all of 2019, to see all the guys getting their tickets, upgrading their licenses. I mean, that's just killer. I love it. And it's nice to see that people share that, you know what I mean? I could give a crap whether it has anything to do with me or not. That's not why I'm doing it here. That's not why I'm doing this. I told you guys why I'm doing this, right? I'll blab while I'm waiting for someone to come back to me, if anybody does. I may have worked every station there was to work on 40 earlier, which I find hard to believe. But you know, I was sitting here. Did I ever tell you guys the story of how I started doing this? I don't know if I ever did. So I'll go ahead and tell you right now while we're waiting. I was down here working at the bench over there, and I thought, geez, I wonder if there's anything cool to listen to. So I was perusing YouTube, trying to find some live stream type stuff, you know what I mean, off the cuff. Nothing like scripted, and you know me, I'm not a big scripting type person. There's no production here. I don't care, it's just raw. And I've had people tell me, you need to move more in the direction of production, and I'm like, no. I thought about it, and I'm like, who cares? You know what I mean? If anybody doesn't like it, don't watch it. I honestly could care less, and that's the honest truth. So I was looking around on YouTube, and I was like, oh, there's just nothing. There was nothing there that was really entertaining. You know what I mean? That there's a tremendous amount of valuable information that these guys do, and it's awesome. It's amazing. It's above my pay grade, what they do, and that's their thing. But it really wasn't what I was looking for. So I was like, you know, being a photographer, retired wedding photographer, I've played a lot with video. I thought, well, shoot, man, I could probably slap some garbage together in here and put something together and start doing this stuff. And there's one. Whiskey 1 Whiskey Charlie November, thanks for the call. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County, over.
Florida, North Florida. Name is Joe. Juliet Oscar Echo. Over.
Okay, Joe. Geez, I almost put your name into the exchange window. Wow, Florida. I don't work Florida very often on 40, so this is a nice contact. Name is Steve, just north of Manchester, Vermont. QSL.
QSO, great grandparents used to own about 100 acres outside of Rutland, so I have a pretty good idea where you are. Over.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm right off the Route 7 corridor, right smack between Rutland and Manchester.
Well, Roger, yes, they were right off of Route 7, so I have a really good idea. Enjoy the QSO party. Whiskey 1, Whiskey Charlie November.
Thank you, 7-3, and thanks for calling and appreciate you playing. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP. Okay. So, anyways,
November 1, X-ray Lima.
November 1 X-ray Lima, huge signal. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Oh, thank you. You have a huge signal also, and you're 5-9 to North Carolina. Thanks for the second band.
Hey, thank you, man. Thanks for playing the game. Appreciate the second band as well. 7-3.
Good luck.
This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP. Jeez, I can't talk. Okay, so to pick up where I left off, and I'm not going to be able to do this because once they find me, it's all over. I really should put myself on the cluster, but I don't care enough, so what's the point? I can do that. You're allowed to do that in this event. So, basically in a nutshell, I did it because it was something to do and it was fun, and I had no idea that I'd make, a handful of new friends on here. I had no idea I'd end up with I don't know what the subscriber count is, but it's over 2,200 now. Good Lord, I started this, my channel had what? 240? Something like that. It was something ridiculous. Every day I get 3 or 4 subscribers. I can't honestly explain why. There's a difference between this channel and the other channels, and this channel is basically here in the States we have what's called the nuts, bolts, and screws net, right? And that's on 7185 in every afternoon at 3 o'clock, Monday through Friday. I used to love that net. Fun net to listen to. I didn't participate in it much, but I listened to it. Kind of technical, right? So you got the nuts, bolts, and screws stream. The difference between this channel and the other channels is this channel is nothing but nuts, bolts, and screws. I have no idea what the hell to do with them. Seriously. So the other channels take the nuts, bolts, and screws and they put them together. I'm always trying to stick like a square peg in a round hole. You wonder why I'm irritated all the time. I figure you guys would love that.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Victor Victor.
Kilo Foxtrot 4 Victor. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango, Rutland County. Over.
QSO, I'm in Alabama, Calgary, Alabama. Name is Tom, T-O-M.
Okay, Tom. Name is Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, 15 miles north of Manchester. Alabama's a new one, so thanks for calling, Tom. Really appreciate it there. Over.
Good luck.
Thank you. 7-3. Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP. Alexander. Jeez, dude. Hopefully you've been having a good time. I haven't seen you. Have I seen you in the other 2 streams? the first two. My apologies if I missed you. I try to say hello to everybody in there. And another thing I want to let you guys know, I'm done endorsing products. I'm done with that. If you ask me an opinion on a product, that is all it's going to be. Okay? I'm done with that. I got burned by AirSpy, and I will never, ever do that again. I will never promote. I didn't get paid to promote their products. I never asked. I never desired. I could care less about that. But I spent, the past 3 years basically talking their stuff up, and yeah, I got scorched by that crew. And that will never happen again. So if you ask me my opinion on something, keep in mind it's just my opinion. And I try to keep it unbiased. There's not going to be any bias anymore. I don't love anything, because these companies, they don't care. They do not care. So I'm just gonna do my thing. I'll share what I'm doing. I'll share some of the technology I'm working with, but the nuts and the bolts and the screws, and that's it. That's all you get. Oh, and that's what I was going to tell you as well. That being said, my loyalty is with you guys first, my viewers and subscribers. And I'll go ahead and say this. I say this all the time. I don't care if you subscribe or not. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing it for fun. Like I said, can't tell if somebody just tried to call me or not. I had the threshold up a little high on the HEC. No, I think it's just Splatter or AM Broadcast still there. So my loyalty.
November 5, Mike Kilo Yankee.
November 5, Mike Kilo Yankee. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Roger, please copy 59 Mike India.
Oh, very good. Thanks for Michigan. What are you doing up in Michigan with a 5 call? You must be a transplant or something, right? But great to hear you. Name is Steve, just north of Manchester, Vermont. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Over. Yeah, that's AM Broadcast. It's probably coming in from the south now, like friggin' South America, or coming out of the west, who knows. All right, so yeah, my loyalty lies with you guys. Viewers, subscribers. Now, if I don't care if you subscribe, like I was saying before, but if you want to be notified of up and coming streams and stuff like that, go ahead and subscribe and click the little bell icon you'll see there. And whenever I post a notification for a stream, you should get that. That's it. You won't feel happy if you have never experienced what makes you unhappy. Perfect. That being said, I can tell you what works for me. And you'll hear me say this all the time when I'm talking about antennas or if I'm working on something. What works for me may not work for you. It's just the way it is. Especially with antennas, they are as individual as the person. There's so many factors that you just cannot predict with a stupid modeling program. You can't. Some will work great for some people and some won't work for crap for others. So the principles are the same, but there's so many variables that affect that kind of stuff. So you'll always hear me say, what works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. The last thing I want to do is ever impose my will on someone. Oh, what are you running that for? That won't work. Well, how do I know that won't work? That's a ridiculous statement. Tuner's an old MFJ 989D to answer that question. Lock, DE2TRF. Good evening to you. J060EL. Is that your grid? Yeah, Carl, the tuner is a manual tuner. It's an MFJ 989D. It's a legal limit tuner. I only have a kilowatt at my disposal, and currently right now I'm running about 350 to 400. Just tickling it. I try to be nice to the old girl. I mean, this amplifier is an AL80A. It's like 30 years old now, I think, and it's got the original 350 oh good lord, I'm having a brain out. The original tube in it. I kid you not, and it still does full boat. It'll still do like 1100 watts if I push it to like 80, 90 watts drive.
Alpha Bravo 4 Zulu.
I know that call. Alpha Bravo 4 Zulu. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
Thank you very much.
3500Z.
North Carolina.
Okay, thanks for North Carolina 73, and have a great rest of the weekend. Over.
Thank you very much, and good luck in the contest.
Thank you. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike Vermont QP. 3500Z. That's it, man. Thank you, iStation. I can't remember it all. There will come a day where I will have to probably recap this thing, replace the tube, maybe a choke plate, stuff like that. But till then, I'm gonna be nice to the old girl. And you believe it or not, I paid $200 for this. $200 for this amplifier. I paid $225 for the tuner. That ain't bad for a 1 kW amplifier. $200, and I haven't put a penny into it. Nothing. QRZ, you're off frequency there. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike transmitting on 7.204, Rutland County. Brian, what's going on, dude? Boy, this has slowed down to a crawl, hasn't it? I got to get myself on the cluster. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I hate to do it because it's really risky. Station, could you move off, please? I'm transmitting on 204, seriously. Come on. This is Kilo 1 Golf Mike, Vermont QP. I'm not going to move. If this is the game they want to play, I'm going to wind the power right up. All right, let's take her up to about 800. I am not playing this game. That's malicious interference.
K3 Victor Kilo.
Kilo 3 Victor Kilo. Please copy 59 Romeo Uniform Tango. Over.
All right, you're my first contact. Not sure of the exchange. I'm in North Carolina.
That'll do her. North Carolina. Thanks for the call, 7-3, and have a great weekend. Over.
All right, thank you very much.
QRZ, this is Kilo 1 Golf Mike for the Vermont QP. Yeah, peaking 800 right now. And I know they can hear me. If they're down south, going down the eastern corridor there, I'm pretty much crushing them. Should be probably 30 over or more. They'll move off. For anybody watching that is not familiar with what we're doing, this is a classic example. Narcissism at its best. I'm so glad this is happening. See this book? Don't let jerks get the best of you. This is why I'm doing this. Okay, this is why I'm going through this book. If you think, and I've said this before, if you think that you're going to get into this hobby and you're not going to run into every jackass that you run into on the street, you're grossly mistaken. Grossly mistaken. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I almost left the hobby after the first month being in it, but you have to develop a thick skin, and unbelievable. I've been here for an hour and they just took the frequency. They came in right on 203. I'm not moving. Normally I'm not petty about this, but sorry. You see that heterodyne that's right next to right outside of my passband? That's AM broadcast. It's not a heterodyne, it's a carrier. I may be forced out of here anyways because going west, see, they're behind us. So what time is it? It's 6:10. Yeah, look at the AM broadcast in here. This is bad. I'm gonna go back to 75 meters. That's getting really bad. All right, we'll go back to 75. Yeah, see, this is all AM. This is AM right here. Okay, you guys, this is a second degree jerk. This is a second degree jerk right here.
Whiskey 6, Bravo Sierra. Whiskey 6, Bravo
I think what is actually happening is he can't hear me because he may be working the Vermont QP. He can't hear me because we're so close, and nobody's told him that I was there. You know what I mean? That's I try to give people a benefit of the doubt, but yeah, this is just really, it's dried up. It's pretty dry. Let me check. I'm gonna reload the app for 80, 75. We'll take another scoot down there. What I should do is go to 160 and try and work some counties within the state of Vermont is what I should do, but 160 is so freaking noisy, it's horrible for me. Okay, 80. Come on now. Okay. Sorry, this is, see this right here? This is an AM station. He is wiping out 20 kilohertz. He's splattering from 3798 all the way to 3818. If you want to know the reason why I don't spend much time on HF anymore, especially in the general class portions of the band, that's the crap you have to put up with. That's disgusting. And also, if he's general class, he's splattering into the extra class portion of the band, so he's out of band. I can't stomach this crap. I think I can sneak in right here. See if I'm going to get into him right here. Let's go there. All right. See if I can tune it. Oh, great. The AM turd is there. Oh, that's freaking lovely. Okay, so that's out. This guy is a freaking douchebag. Look at the splatter on him. Freaking douchebag. I'm sorry, but I have no tolerance for this garbage. None. I think it's the same guy I told. I said, hey, dude, he was 30K. 30K wide earlier, and I was like, dude, you're 30K wide, man, you got to reel it in. He says, I've been making contacts all weekend, nobody's told me that. I said, I can screenshot the pan, I can record it on the pan adapter if you want. You know, why would I tell him he's 30K wide if he wasn't? He was literally 30 kilohertz wide. It's the crap that it makes me want to just shut down. You know how many stations you can get in 30 kilohertz? Well, think about it, 10 kilohertz. Let's say if you narrow, like I'm on mid setting, because I know it's tight, so I'm going to be nice to people, so I set it on mid. And I think, which is what, 2.6 or 2.4? So you can get like 3 or 4 stations in like a 10 kilohertz bandwidth during an event. That's important. So if you're going to wipe it out, you know, that's a problem. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K1GMM. Is this frequency in use? Unbelievable. Unfreaking real. There's no place to go. It's a total wipeout with him in there. I can't work here. I want to get that guy's call sign. Wonder if we can actually get his call sign. Check to see if he's extra class. Because if he's not extra class, I ain't the band police. I don't give a crap. I'll just shut the radio off. Freaking cares. What a freaking jerk. Yeah, he's right down into the extra class.
CQ rally and standing by.
Okay, what's his call sign? Let's look him up. Just for giggles, we'll look him up. I'm just warning you guys. If you're going to get your general class ticket, go and get your extra class ticket, because you'll never have to put up with this garbage. This is what you have to put up with as a general. This is one of the reasons why I got my extra class ticket. It was hell, but thank goodness I did it. I'll never, ever put up with that again. It's not to say it doesn't happen. It happens actually in the DX window.
Rally, CQ
Here we go.
AM rally, CQ AM rally. From Kilowatt Charlie to Hotel Golf Charlie. Calling CQ AM rally, CQ rally, CQ
Okay.
rally. This is...
Now remember, we aren't the band police. We're not the band police. So let's just, for shiznicks and giggles, let's see if he's extra class. KC2HGZ. What the frick? His call sign doesn't come up. What, did I get it wrong? Yeah, Eddie, get the extra. You know, I never tell you guys what to do, but this is a perfect example. See, look, let me show you the extra class portion of the band. Okay? This is the phone portion. This is extra class portion. For anybody who's not familiar with the band plan, you've got 3800 right here. Okay? Let me get the screen up. Okay, so this is right here is 3800. Now the DX window is actually 38. Most people, in theory, it's 3790 to 3800. However, Japan, and I have heard Tokyo in here many times, they can operate. They're one of the few countries, if not the only country, I'm not sure how many that can operate above 3800. But they have to stay below 3805. So you'll find them on 3803, right? So this area right here, I consider the DX window. Now you do what you want. This is on you. But this DX window from 3790 to 3800 will fill up quick. Okay, and the stations that run stateside here, see, look at this. These guys are just as guilty as anyone else. They are dirty, rotten, filthy signals, and you will find this on the DX window. Look at this. This is, he is, hold on. And there's no excuse for this. It's because they run so much power. They got intermod up the wazoo. They're flat topping the amplifiers, flat topping the living daylights out of them, or their transmitters are horrifically dirty. So he is Oh yeah, he's splattering from 3780. Wow. 3796. This is what you have to put up with, folks. So what? And this is in the DX window. And there's a couple guys. One's over in New York State. Good Lord, he splatters like 12K wide. Look at this. There's two guys in the DX window right now doing that. So, yeah, I mean, what do you do? Now, I found, like, this is the bottom edge. These guys, you'll notice, you get down in here, many of the guys, they have very good signals. Very clean, very tight. This is the extra class portion right through here. From here to here. And all you have to do is say, okay, so just as an example, right? A visual example. I always find this really funny and interesting. Look at the signals from here to here, okay? These guys not included. Look at the splatter on these guys, just ridiculous. They're probably running like 2 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt. They say they're running 1500, bull crap. They're flat topping the living daylights out of those things. So now you look at the signals from here. These are good up here. These are pretty good. But this area you'll find 3800 to 3900. Of course, you got the big AM guns in there. Good heavens, man. It's a wipeout. It's a total wipeout. So I upgraded to extra for the primary reason that I wanted to work DX on 40 and 75. That was the primary reason, and to get away from the splatter, the carnage. It is carnage. Most of my friends are general class operators, so I do operate in the general class portion of the band off and on. But I don't get it. Yeah, I was shocked the first time I heard Tokyo in here. Never get them. The only guys that talk to them on this band are the big guns. I'm not getting them from here, that's for sure. I can hear them and I can understand them, but I'll never get them. So I'm gonna tuck tail and run, man. I'm done. I can't put up with this crap anymore. I'm officially pulling the plug, man. Who cares? All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you later. I am going to Killer. Everything in standby. Oh. I've got a half hour, but who cares? I'm done. All right. Have a good evening, folks. Thanks for stopping by. Have a hooter, motor, scooter, whatever you're doing. Keep it safe, keep it real. And I'm gonna go up. We got hot wings going on the table tomorrow for a Super Bowl, even though I care less who wins. And got chili in the crock pot, ready to go for now. And guess what? I'm gonna go up, fill my pie hole, and about 6 hours from now I'll be shooting fire. I'll be like a human salad shooter. See ya. 7-3 gang, thanks for hanging around. That was fun. That was actually, hey, I did it. 102 contacts. I just looked up at the count. That's my goal. That means that I put in an effort. After that, I care less. So yeah, I was done 2 contacts ago. Anyway, see you later. We'll be back with the rest of the it's not going to be tomorrow. It'll be sometime this week, probably with the rest of the stupid satellite Go Box portable station setup. And then we'll be off and running. What's coming? I can't remember if there's anything coming next weekend or not, but we'll see. I'll have to look at the contest calendar. It's scrolling across the bottom there. So, yeah, I'm going to go get like a freaking straight up scotch, baby. And it's going to go right down the hatch. Smooth as silk. Catch you later.